Hello, everyone. After anal sex, the female body can experience significant changes. 08 is the understanding these transformations is crucial for men over 50 who want to maintain a healthy sex 0412 life. In this video, we'll explore how female psychology influences intimacy and the challenges that arise over time. We'll also address aspects that can impact your love life and offer practical solutions to strengthen the connection with your partner.
Stay with us to learn how to improve your 030 sex and emotional life with valuable, research-based information. Before we go further, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss our videos with tips on sexuality and relationships. If you like this video, leave a like to help us reach more people. Comment 1 if the topic interests you or 0 if it wasn't relevant so we can keep improving our content. 053. Did you know that women who ingest their partner's semen can have a stronger immune system? Regular sexual activity can even help prevent serious diseases like cancer. If this intrigues other people, you stay tuned because in this video I'll share some surprising facts about sex, all backed by scientific studies. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications 117 so you don't miss any content. Here's an interesting fact. Did you know that 1 in every 7,000 women without a vagina? This condition is called vaginal agenesis, and it's often only discovered when the girl reaches puberty.
And speaking of curiosities, research in North America revealed 130+3 that women who use a lot of emojis in their messages are more likely to send nudes when the situation allows it. Also, did you know that a woman can experience intense pleasure in the 133 vaginal area when you kiss her neck or lick her ears? These areas are very sensitive and can quickly excite a woman. Oh, and here's a curiosity from the animal kingdom.
The black widow spider is famous 159 because it sometimes devours its mate during or after sex. If it's particularly hungry, it can perfectly hungry eat up to 20 males in one day. Enjoy a full and satisfying intimate life with these fascinating 203 insights. A sexual stimulant, organic recipes, natural aphrodisiacs, and wellness tips that will, 219, transform your sex life. Get your digital book. We have a few units available. Click on the first pinned comment and unleash your sensual potential right now. Don't miss this opportunity to elevate your love and emotional life to a new level. Returning to humans. According to the American Association of Sociology, the most on the other hand, sex about 70% of men prefer to avoid sex during their partner's 251 menstrual period. If you have a keen sense of smell, this can lead to more intense sexual experiences, as certain odors, such as sweat or vaginal discharge, may increase pleasure. Did you know that orgasms can improve sperm quality? Having sexual intercourse often can not only increase fertility, but also improve semen quality by reducing DNA damage in sperm. Studies suggest that this practice can help couples with mild fertility difficulties. Masturbation, also called solo sex, can help you feel more confident. According to Norval, 3-27, a psychologist from Istanbul, Turkey, working with individuals and couples, masturbation offers many of the same benefits. You can learn more about your own body and feel more satisfied sexually with some advantages. 4. First Youth Magazine number 2, GH 444. Sex can also create a strong connection between two people. After sex, the body releases oxytocin, 351, a hormone that makes you feel relaxed and closer to the other person, which can even increase 356 trust between partners. A study showed that when strangers used a nasal spray with oxytocin, 4.01%, they began to trust each other more. Did you know that many lesbian, gay, 4.01%, and bisexual people have heterosexual experiences in their youth, but still identify as who they really are? There are also heterosexual individuals who have had contact with someone of the same sex, 4.01%, but continue to identify as heterosexual. Burmicophilia is a sexual interest in insects, 424, or worms crawling on the body. It may seem strange, but men having sex at least once a week can reduce the risk of heart disease, brain disease, and diabetes. In addition, men with an active sex life are more likely to live longer than 80 years. And many people have fantasized about group sex, and more than half of those individuals
A study found
have
that
made
44% of
fantasy
singles
will
have
identify
orgasms
as
almost every
asexual
time they have
under
sex with someone
452,
they've been with before,
which means they
as
don't feel a
ex-partners.
strong sexual
The
attraction to
cutaneous
anyone.
orgasm is that tingling
Scientists
sensation we
believe that
feel
an
when
animal
listening to
called
exciting
Fisha
music.
dorotea was the
Research
first
shows
living
that
being
this
on Earth
feeling
to have
can
sex
also
about
be caused by
35
filming
million years ago.
whirls of action,
Speaking of
like
statistics,
going to the
about
doctor
1
and
in
getting
every
a scar
5
pinched
people has
to your
had sex
arm
with a
or getting a
coworker.
lat caused by a needle.
Works of art, or even interactions with other people with whom you feel especially 532 connected, can be sources of inspiration. However, it's hard to predict how each woman experiences 539, orgasm, as each one has a unique way of reaching it, like a snowflake, with their nerve endings 532 distributed in a special way in the genitals. During orgasm, the vaginal contractions that 550 women feel are actually the uterus trying to attract the sperm. For men, the more sexual 5 to 56 partners they have throughout their lives, the lower their sexual satisfaction can be when the last sexual intercourse is with someone they really like. Men tend to feel more pleasure, face fewer choice problems, and even experience less pain. More than half of young people between 6 and 12, 18 and 24 years old report that their last partner was just a fling. Oral sex may be safer than other forms of sexual activity, but it can still transmit infections due to the exchange of fluids. About 55% of women and 50% of men say they enjoy being bitten in an erotic way. Did you know that clitoris comes from Greek and means divine or goddess? Speaking of orgasms, perfectly stimulation during anal sex can lead to intense orgasms. For women, pressure on the point very close to the uterus can cause waves of pleasure similar to those experienced during orgasm. When it comes to winning over a woman, many factors come into play. Some women enjoy being kissed on the neck, and more than 97% consider that area super erotic. The G-spot doesn't feel the same for everyone, and its location may vary. Only 1% of women can reach orgasm solely through nipple stimulation. For both men and women, oral sex is the #1 fantasy. The female orgasm can last between 2,450 to 4,001 seconds, and yes, women can ejaculate, perhaps well defined. However, ejaculation and orgasm are different, so that women can subjugate the clitoris for ejaculation and orgasm to the penotoclitoris 735 seconds and beyond. Interestingly, the clitoris has twice as many nerve endings as the penis. Only 18% of women can achieve orgasm just through penetration. During a female orgasm, the whole brain is activated, which leaves the woman ready for more pleasure. Approximately 30% of women say they can't reach orgasm, and many in 10 prefer has never had that stimulate the G-spot rather than deep penetration. Couples who engage deeply tend to have more orgasms than those who have one-night stands. Women also enjoy being kissed while sleeping, and exploring fantasies together can strengthen the G-spot relationship. Additionally, open communication is key to discovering what each person enjoys 888 in intimacy. The clitoris, for example, is an intense source of pleasure, physically active with around exercise is important since many women are more attracted to nerve endings, making it extremely sensitive. Take care of themselves. Even if they don't region is also physique. Quite sensitive, so keeping facial hair well trimmed, many people are dissatisfied with their sex lives, and this is more common than it seems. The sexual position you choose can also influence satisfaction. For example, the position of 9-8-57 focuses more on sensation, while the doggy position allows for more penetration. Best, what many men find more appealing is that testosterone is a hormone that women perceive, 9-8-57, as attractive because of its smell. There are colognes that mimic this natural scent. However, studies suggest that couples who are too similar in their features may not facing responses to sexual needs, 9, and because of these physical and emotional last as long together, stages such as menopause, sexual desire in women can increase, 9-24, and both physical intimacy and emotional connections can experience significant bodily changes, sexual responses, and emotional challenges. Changes in sexual connections can increase significancy, how they move together, reduce anxiety,
It is crucial to
and
adjust
improve
expectations
sexual
and find
health in an
solutions that
intimate
work for
relationship.
both
Partners. 9. Sapiosexuality, for example, is when someone is attracted to the intelligence of another person. As for common myths, it is important to debunk ideas like the dead vagina, 955, which suggests that a woman loses sensitivity after many relationships. This is a baseless myth. The scientific method, on the other hand, focuses more on emotional 5 connection than on orgasm, which can be beneficial for some couples. Many women appreciate men who take care of themselves, so keeping well-groomed hair or a neatly trimmed beard is always a good 570 idea.
Sexual fantasy can be part of a healthy sex life, and novelty, such as a new partner, can increase desire. According to Robert Sternberg, love consists of 3 elements: intimacy, 10-30, passion, and commitment. Different combinations of these elements form different types of love.
Some people experience constant excitement for no apparent reason, and attachment styles, 1043, whether avoidant or anxious, may affect how they experience intimacy. It is crucial to remember, 1049, that sex drive does not go away with age. Smell plays an important role in attraction, and certain 1043 scents can increase excitement. Even the weather can impact desire, with an increase in activity, 11A3, during warmer days. Music can also influence attraction and emotional connection between two 11/8 people. Let's finally talk about an issue that many people face, but
this
that is
condition can
not
affect
always
self-esteem
discussed
and
in
relationships
relationships
openly.
later this month.
Erectile dysfunction.
That's right. I'm not sure what counts for that's right, I guess, rather than yoga and practicing wide-open sex periphery. But there is good news. Practicing yoga can regularly improve sexual function, and even online sexual activity is gaining popularity. Depending on whether or not consent, the communication and consent between individuals involved, it can have positive or negative effects, 11 and 45, on the relationship. Remember, the lack of affection, such as hugs and caresses, can be a significant reason why people feel dissatisfied both sexually and emotionally in a relationship. Polyamorous relationships are also gaining traction and questioning what we consider normal. 1158. These relationships are based on ethics and open communication regarding attraction. Music can play an important role in emotional connection, and we cannot forget the impact of 12-9, our experiences of intimacy. In summary, each relationship and every sexual experience is unique. Most importantly, communication and mutual understanding are key to building a strong 12 and 40 and satisfying connection with your partner.